Um, okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to our daily life, daily analysis of the live market. And so today is a new week. Welcome. I trust you had a good weekend. And indeed, it's a new month. So in this month of March, we wish you all the very best in your trading and in all aspects of your life. And our desire is that this month we will indeed march forwards because this is the month of March. So we should all march forward and progress and see very good um, good progress, good productive progress that will look back and say, thank you, Lord. Right? Okay, welcome. All right, so let's go. So I thought today, being a new week, being a new month, let's just start with a mindset thing and a thought that I'm sure we've mentioned it before, but just a reminder. You know, they say iron sharpens iron, right? So this is just a reminder. It's not something new that you do not know. This is just a new thing. I mean, a reminder to all of us, even if you've been trading for, many, many years. This is a reminder. The thought is, do not be emotionally attached to a trade. Do not be emotionally attached to any trade. So in business, or in, projects, when you're committed to, if it's not trading, when you're committed to a certain thing, you give it all your best. You keep at it, you keep at it, you keep at it, keep going, even when the thing is showing that perhaps it doesn't want to work, but you keep improving, keep putting whatever you want to put in there, just to see that you're fully committed to it, and you're not thinking of um, that business or that project failing. Right now, in trading, when you place a trade, do not be emotionally attached, so that you are totally free from um, the 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 emotion of huge losses. Okay, so when you place a trade, and perhaps the trade starts going to towards your stop loss, let it not be one that you begin to fear and begin to have all sorts of negative thoughts, thoughts that will not help you improve. Rather, let it be totally detached. Let it be one that you will say, okay, if this trade works, that's fine. If it does not work, that's also fine. I'll just go on and look at the next trade. So you are trading using process and not using random haphazard. You're not placing trades randomly, because trading is a business of probabilities. You do not know which one of the trades is going to go through to give you that profits that you're looking for. Rather, all you know is that you have a process and you want to use that process continually. You want to use that process, continue to implement that process until you see those wins. Right? The Bible passage I like using is that passage where it says, in the morning, sow your seed, in the afternoon, sow it again, even in the evening, sow it again. Right? Because you do not know which one of these trades, which one of these seeds that you plant will give you that harvest. So keep sowing, right? And the main thing here is that follow process. Oh, okay. I set an alarm for something there. Okay, okay. So giving me an alarm. All right. So it's very important that you follow you look at this trading in the with an eye of, or with a perspective of probability that this trade may not work, but I know that over a series of trades, when I follow my process, then the trades, you will begin to see the profits. Okay. Good. And just as a side note, if you really want to, level up, you can join our inner circle, and we will help you. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the trades. I'm sure by now you know those three questions we always like to ask. Three questions is very, very important. And whether you're using our process or you're using any other process, you must have a system to it, a mechanical system to it, a logical system that you can come, when they wake you up in the morning or whatever time, and they say, what is your process? You can easily tell them, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I expect to see, right? Okay, so first question is, what did price do overnight? What did price do overnight? Where is price now? and what must I see price? So the third one is what must I see price do before I execute a trade? Okay, so let's implement that on the chart. So this is gold chart. Oh, okay, I want to expand it. So gold chart today, what is gold doing? Right, so we start off from here. So it's a bearish one. It pushes up, comes down, right? Then eventually pushes back up, comes down a bit, pushes up, right, to these highs, then comes down, had a lot of indecisions here, right? I mean, those of us in the inner circle, you will know what to do here, right? You can see all the stuff there. I wasn't around today, so I just came back right now. So I'm just looking at the chart now. So I'm sure some of us will have taken a nice rejection trade right there. Okay. All right. So what does it then do? So after pushing back, now it's pushing back up. Now, question is, where is this likely to go? Right? When you look at it like this and you ask yourself, okay, where is this price? It's pushing up now. Where is it likely to go? I'm sure you will say it's likely to go at least to these highs where it was coming from, where this push started from. It's likely to get to that 3,417 point, around here. Or let's just 5,400. Let's just say 5,400. It's beyond 5,400 though. Okay, that's 5,417. Just the highs that it had here, right? It's likely to come back to that highs, right? With this big bullish push now. Okay, so how would you have gotten into this? This is not the place for you to start entering the market. It's not here that you begin to enter the market, right? Those of us in the inner circle, just for okay, let me just give you small. I'm sure those of us in the inner circle already know this. So you see this rejection candle right here. Price has been giving you dojis, 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 dojis. Then it gives you an engulfing candle. What do you do there? This is where you take your entry. And then you just wait for it to get to your TP. That's all. Simple. Right? So you're always looking at the market. What is the market doing? And then you just take that process. Okay. So for those of us doing the break of structure type thing, so market has this was where it was coming from the bottoms here, right? It was coming from the bottoms here, and then it pushed up, right? So what do we say? So let me just come back here again. What do we say when you're trading a trend? What do we say happens? A trend upwards. It will push up, come back down, push up, come down, retrace again, push up again, right? So price will always do that. Now, what is price doing here? See, it has pushed up. So what do you expect next? You expect it to push back down. And then from there, what do you expect? You expect it to push back up. Right? So you can see how any of the processes that you decide to use, just take one or take a combination of them, but make sure it's logical to your mind, and then you begin to apply it over and over and over again. It's over a series of trades. That's when you begin to see the profits. Okay, right. So for gold, that is all that is happening right there now. Okay, let's look at what is happening on pound yen. Wow, pound yen, very nice. Price did some nice things here. So let's see, what did it do overnight? Let's start from the day, beginning of the day. Started from somewhere here, pushed up, pushed back down, pushed up again, pushed down, right? It pushed up. It did not, so this push up here, it got to this top, but did not close above. I'm sure many of us already know when I'm trading, I like to see a break above and a close above. So I want to see body close. But what did it do? Give us a nice rejection candle there. But even if you're just trading your break of structures, right? It pushes up, comes back down to these lows here, breaks these lows here, right? So you have a break of structure right there, and then you have opportunity to enter for a sell around there. Okay. So you have opportunity to take for a sell around here, and then it goes all the way down. Then what happens next? Right? It then decides that it's tired of going down, and then it begins to give you some bullishness. And then you see, okay, as long as it then gives you, okay, where's my valid range? My valid range is actually at the top here, right? But I can see that once it breaks, so let me just put this one here. Once it broke this one here, once it broke that there, that's a potential for price to change direction, right? Okay, but even if you were just using the break of structures, price has come all the way back up here. It has broken this level now. So you could have entered, if you were monitoring it, you could have entered right at the break there, right? You could have entered on that next candle, and then you're looking for price to continue moving up. Okay, so what can price do here? Price can push back down because it's gone some ways. It's gone up now. It can come down, right, and then continue back, in that direction. Okay, beautiful. So let's look at what is happening on Euro Yen. Okay, Euro Yen, what did price do overnight? Price is pushing up, pushing down, another higher high, higher low, higher high, and then a lower low here, a push down, a push up, and then it's done this, right? It's pushed back down, but you can see from the kind of candles, it's giving you hesitation candles, it's giving you dojis. That means it's saying here right now, we are not sure what we want to do, right? We're thinking either to continue going up, right? To break above. Where is my tool here now? Break above and continue, right? Or to just come back down. From this level, we'll just come back down and resume this initial trend downwards here. Okay, so you can see what the market is doing. It's telling you already, it's already giving you hints of what it wants to do. It's giving you the hint of what it wants to do. Okay, so let's see if price would do that or just break this, do a market structure shift down here, and then continue downwards. Okay, let's look at the next chart. This is Pound Aussie. Okay, Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is one of my, well, it used to be one of my good friends. Right, so Pound Aussie is just come all the way back down. So downward, then up again, then down again, right? And then somewhere here, you can see a nice rejection candle. So if you're using the rejection candle model, you'll have entered your buys from right there, right? And then it's gone all the way up, right? Okay, so if you said, okay, you are just using break of structures, it's broken structure right there. So what do you expect now? You expect a pullback. It's beginning to do that already. So the issue is we don't know how far this pullback is going to go. It can come all the way back down to this level and then shoot up again. Price can do that. Price can do whatever it wants to do. You do not control it. All you can control is your own process, right? All you can control is your own process. So wait for that pullback and then you enter. But I actually prefer just shallow pullbacks like that. Given that this is your break of structures at the top here, I expect it to just touch this level. Some people call it break and retest, right? So just touch it and then go up, right? If it doesn't do that, if it comes deeper in there, the only place where we'll then begin to say that price is changing direction is when we now get a break below these lows here, right? Using those break of structures. The only other thing, well, okay, let's just put it like that. So let me not complicate things for you. Okay. Euro USD. Wow, Euro USD is just falling. What's happening? Euro USD is just falling, falling, falling. Okay. So price has gone up, it's come back down, it's gone up like this, and then it's giving us a market structure shift. So if you are trading Asia or early London, there are some nice trades for you here, right? It gave us rejection, came up again, right? And then it's come back down to this zone. So now what does it want to do? We do not know yet. So what do we anticipate? What do we expect? We expect it to pull back and then continue in that direction, given that it's so very bearish. Okay, so you can say, because it's at a major level here, right? You can say, okay, I want to see a break below first. I want to see it break below and close below, right? Let it break. Oh, sorry. I want to see it break below and close below. Then I'll enter on the next candle to continue going downwards. Okay. If you're trading Euro USD, so that'll be a setup for you. Except you get a nice rejection candle here, and then you can take it up, back up to these highs at least first, okay, before it then goes maybe to that highs, okay. But price will always give you an indication of what it wants to do. Price will always give you that. Pound USD. Okay, what is pound USD doing? Started from here, went back up, went up like this, came down, went up. Nice market structure shift and a nice put. In fact, this was just a nice move down. If you're at the chart at your charts at that time, okay, then it's pushed all the way up. Now it's trying to decide what it wants to do. So just wait for it. Let it give you the setup of what it wants to do. Let it give you the setup, right? And then potentially it has a potential to go up, right? But if not, if it gives you a nice market structure shift from there, then it might actually just go down. If it gives if it gives a nice point there, right, it may just come down and then come back all the way down. Okay, let's look at wow, USD JPY. Very nice. This is very nice indeed. Okay, so price went up, came back down, right? It's gone up, pushed back up, gone up, right? And then what did it do? It came back down, and then what did it do now? Is pushing up. So this is a nice trend upwards. You can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. It's come here. It gave you a nice kind of support if you're looking at it, right? And then it's pushed back up, right? It's not so. I want to advise you enter right now if you're not already in the market from this zone here, right? So just wait for it. Let it give you a nice pullback. I would prefer let it give you a nice pullback and then you can enter again. Okay. Yes. So let me just show us one more thing before we ask questions. Or do we have any questions? Let me check the chat. Do we have any questions? Okay. I wanted to just let me just talk about yes. Okay, Billionaire Joseph, please go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, Billionaire
Good
Jay.
afternoon, sir.
How are you doing today?
Very well, thank
Thank you
you.
for
Yes, sir.
thank you for all you do.
Yes, sir.
Please, I want to ask question on gold
Okay,
or
yes,
the general question.
yes,
When there's an opening, the opening of a new session, like in
yes.
at by that 12 midnight or after 12 that the market open,
Okay,
sometimes there's a space that is created.
yes,
Do you like for gold now? See this space that is created. Do you
yes.
start counting your move from the break or from where the goal starts from the day? Because for me, I looked at it this morning because I was awake when the market opened,
Wow.
and I looked at it and I saw that I was just monitoring the trade. I
Yeah,
was just looking
yeah.
at it, and I saw this
Huge gap.
pullback down this apart from the gap now,
Yeah.
this bearish bullish bearish yes downward. So I thought that this could be a break of structure if you look at
Mm,
it.
okay.
So this is supposed to be like a pullback from this side. Then
Mm,
I expect that the market should go downward. But of a second thought, when I sat down and look at it again, I said, well, since the last at the close of Friday, where it
yes,
stopped
yes,
and where it started from, the gap, including so if you add the gap with the first candle, it's supposed to
yeah.
be the move.
Mm,
So, so with that, it means that there is no break of structure. It won't say that there's a break of there's a market shift or there's a break of structure, anything here yet. It's just
yes,
a pullback, normal process.
yeah.
So, okay, let me find out, is that correct? Or should we consider that space or we should just continue without that space? Thank
Excellent
you.
question. Yeah. So so usually these are what we call gaps, and I'm sure you're aware of what is happening politically in the world, the unrest in various places, and so that affects the various instruments that we trade, particularly gold. So with that, it has now forced. So what has happened is that you have so many people who are interested in storing gold as their store of value, right? Instead of having perhaps, let's say, liquid cash, you now decide to get more gold. So you have more people buying gold as it is, right? So now that has then caused this big gap that you're seeing here. Now, the way I trade, All I do is that I use the candlesticks. I do not mind whether there's a gap or whether there's no gap. All I'm looking for is for the candlesticks to give me the setup that I'm looking for. Okay, so and then I look at it. So I combine the break of structures, rejection candles, market structure shifts as my setup, right? So all I just do is that I'll just look at it. Okay, the first candle was bearish, next candle was bullish, and then what did it do? What do you expect here? So if you said, okay, for instance, this is a nice bullish engulfing candle, you take a buy and then you get stopped out. All right, okay, that's fine. And then you say to yourself, all right, okay, see, this is now two bearish candles with one bullish candle there. This second one engulfs when you combine these two, it engulfs this. You can then take it sell from there, right? But even this does not go that far. Okay, there are sometimes the market will play according to what you expect. Sometimes it will not play according to what you expect. In fact, a very good example is what it has done here. So it gave you a nice bearish engulfing candle right here. Okay, you could have entered the sell from here, and then you're expecting it to go down at least to these zones here. But what did it do? It came down, it gave you a doji, came down again, gave you another doji, came down again, gave you a kangaroo tail, another doji. What is all this? All these candles here, what are they telling you? What's the story is telling you? It's telling you that we are not sure what we want to do. We are thinking perhaps we should go back up, or we're thinking perhaps, okay, let's just wait and see what will happen, right? So once you see a gap, don't even bother about whether it's a gap or not. Just ignore it, and all you look for your structure. Look for a structure and just follow the structure. That is all you should do. Okay. Beautiful. So,
Thank you.
yes, sir. Good. Thank you, sir. So, price, what I wanted to draw attention to was just this bit here. That price rejected, excuse me, it rejected going further down. Okay. Meanwhile, which day was it? I think there was a day last week where price just decided, it just went the way, just what we expected. I think it was beginning of the week actually. Okay, no, it was Tuesday last week, right? So it gave us a nice bearish engulfing candle somewhere here, all right, and then just give us a nice follow through. Then it gave us what do we call it? A doji right there, followed by a nice bullish candle, bullish engulfing candle, and then it just follows through that way, right? So price will always do whatever it wants to do per time. All we just do is follow our process, right? By the time it was bearish there, if you were interested in taking a buy, that would have been a nice place to take it, right? But now just leave it, let it go, let it hit that place. Maybe you can then get your entry after it hits this level, and then it goes back up from there. Okay, beautiful. Do you have any other questions? Let me check the chat box. Okay, wow, okay, beautiful. So we'll meet again tomorrow, 8 a.m. for London session, and then for New York session, we'll just look at the live markets and see what the market is doing, and then we'll move on from there. Thank you so very much. Thank you for making our time to be here. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow.